everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Teniola Adeshilanke and I am the Marketing Officer for Maple Education Canada. You already know what we do. We help you facilitate your study and visa processing to Canada. We are affiliated to over 60 institutions, and guess what? We have somebody in our midst who is a representative of Niagara College Toronto, who is here to tell us everything we need to know about Niagara College Toronto. So let's meet you.
Yeah, thank you, Tenny. My name is George Emmanuel.
Okay.
I am the representative of Niagara College Toronto in Nigeria and perhaps in Africa.
Oh, okay. So can you just tell us about Niagara College? I mean, what exactly Niagara College Toronto? I mean, that's what we're talking about right now. Niagara College Toronto. So can you tell us a bit about Niagara College Toronto?
Yes, thank you. Niagara College Toronto, it's a campus, it's one of the campuses of Niagara College, Ontario, but most located in Toronto, and it's a downtown in Toronto, and we actually have it's actually a PPP, talking about public-private partnership.
Okay.
The same campus Niagara College Toronto share with Toronto School of Management.
Okay.
So it's actually a partnership between Toronto School of Management and Niagara College at Ontario, the one at Welland, that gave birth to Niagara College Toronto.
Okay, thank you very much. So you heard that Niagara College Toronto is like a sub-campus, right?
Yes, yeah, an extension of another campus.
Yes.
Still in the same Niagara College, but the campus is Toronto campus.
Okay, all right. So how much is the school fee?
The tuition is for undergraduate. We have 16,424 Canadian dollars.
Okay.
For the undergraduate program, and for the postgraduate program, which is popularly known as graduate certificate, is 16,225 Canadian dollar.
Oh, okay. So if I were going for a postgraduate program, how many years will I be using in Niagara College?
Yeah, for the courses that we have currently, they are strictly 1 year course. That's a 2-term. And it's basically 1 year.
Okay. So the next question is one question I'm sure you would like to ask, but you know, that's why I'm here. I'm going to be asking that on your behalf. So would I will I benefit from the co-op service? Like, is it guaranteed that after my 1 year in Canada, I would definitely have or get like a co-op program in Canada?
Of course, yes. We have what we call student support unit at our campus in Toronto. Okay. And not only that, we have industry partners. Okay. When we're talking about industry partners, we have lots of institutions, financial institutions, talking about even hospitality, and I mean area of industries that partner with us, or perhaps we partner with them. So we have a progression, what we call progression of transition from class to industry, and which we have actually, I mean, we have been established since the inception of the campus, and that makes it so easy for any of our graduates to access employment so effortlessly.
Okay, so what about the scholarship opportunities? I'm sure our viewers want to know if you people offer scholarship programs, or if I just have to pay like the full tuition fee.
Niagara College Toronto is not an exception to other schools. I mean, they offer quite a number of scholarship opportunities to students across the world. From every student that comes from Africa, we have what we call continental scholarship.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, so it's 1,000 Canadian dollars of the tuition fee. So irrespective of the course or the level you're going in for, probably undergraduate or postgraduate, you are entitled to 1,000 Canadian dollars scholarship.
Okay.
That is standstill. And in addition to that, we also have a discount discount in relation to students that pays full tuition fee.
Okay.
So if a student pay full tuition at the inception upon receiving offer, so the student automatically eligible for 500 Canadian dollars.
Okay, so let me get you well.
Yeah.
So you're trying to tell me that if I'm an African student, I am eligible to 1,000 Canadian dollars scholarship.
Automatic.
Plus, if I'm able to pay my tuition fee instantly, I will get another discount of 500 Canadian dollars.
Absolutely.
So you're saying that one person, a student, can have 1,500 Canadian dollars scholarship. Whoa, guys, what are you waiting for? 1,500 Canadian dollars. That's the amount that Niagara College will be discounting you if you pay your tuition fee immediately after you have received your offer letter. Okay, so let's continue. Another question says, I have a third class. Can I apply for a postgraduate diploma program?
Yeah, there's a clause there.
Okay.
A third class cannot apply, so on the condition if he just finished school.
Okay.
So, but if you have quite a number of years of experience, in addition to that, probably you've done something like postgraduate diploma somewhere, and you have transcript and certificates to that. Of course, we can consider a third class, with PGD. So that's the condition we can take a third class for first degree. Okay,
all right. So do you guys have boarding facilities?
We don't for now, but we partner with number of housing units, in Toronto to be specific. There are lots of them that even if you check our website, there are lots of housing units that are already working hand in hand with Niagara College Toronto campus. So every student, every of our students or intending students, so to say, do not have any problem in terms of accommodation. We don't have the one that is belonging to us directly, but we have partnership. We have housing partners that takes care of that for us.
Okay, so I know that one of the biggest problems for Nigerian students is the Ilts Test. So I wanted to ask you, Mr. George, is it compulsory to take the Ilts Test if I want to enroll in Niagara College Toronto?
Yeah, great. The straight answer is no. But not only no, specifically an average Nigerian can read and write, and the mode of teaching in all our schools, right from nursery to primary, secondary, university, and all that. So, across board, our students have been taught in English, and Niagara College Toronto is fully aware of this. So, and that actually exonerates a lot of Nigerian students not to have IELTS as part of their requirements.
Oh, perfect. So, Mr. George, for instance, you just told me about this 1,500 Canadian dollars scholarship. Is it possible for me to apply for this September 2021 intake? Is it still open?
Yes, it's very open. The good news is our turnaround period is quite fast. And we have a turnaround period which I can assure every student that is ready to enroll as we speak, that in less than a week or perhaps 7 working days, you get a decision on your application.
Whoa.
Yeah, so that actually means that September, it's very open. It's very still wide open for every potential student that want to come on board.
All right, so in case you did not hear that, I will just reiterate what Mr. George has said. Mr. George says that, if you apply now, your application will take just 7 days. 7 days, and then you get your response. So it means that Niagara College Toronto has 7 days response time. Am I correct about that?
Yes, a minimum.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for correcting me. All right, so I just want to ask another it's sort of basic, but we have international students telling us that what exactly is Niagara College Toronto? What exactly is their selling point? Why should I bypass other schools and then decide to opt for Niagara College Toronto? Because I know that Maple is affiliated to over 16 institutions, including colleges and universities. But I mean, why Niagara College Toronto?
Great. There are more to say about that, I must say.
Interesting.
There are more to say. Straight to it, the first thing is the location.
Okay.
Niagara College Toronto, as the name implies, is located in Toronto and in downtown. And that on its own speaks a lot. You and I understand how much respect and how much value Toronto has got in terms of city. And not only that, we have quite a number of industries in Toronto. The transition from class to industry is very high in Toronto, unlike every other location in Canada. Reason being that we have more than 6 banks in Canada have their headquarters in Toronto. And a whole lot of multinationals also have their headquarters in Toronto. And Toronto is such a multicultural city. We have quite a number of, we have more than 160 languages and dialects that are being spoken in Toronto.
Wow.
So these are actually selling points where every student or potential student of Niagara College Toronto will actually look forward to. It's not a racist city. It's not a place that segregates. It's a place where you get to meet quite a number of people from all creed of life. You understand? Talking about Indians, talking about Chinese, talking about, the Italians, a whole lot of people from Europe, America, Asia, Canada itself, and even Africa. We have lots of Africans in Toronto. We have Association of Nigerian Students and a whole lot. So these are actually selling points. These are things that, a student that gets into our school will not work or do anything in isolation. So you will definitely have a lot of people, a lot of industry, a lot of things that are more flexible, that are no more stereotype. So these are the selling points, and more importantly, Toronto is very close to America. You all know that.
I know that.
So talking about moving around and not, if you have visa to do that, so an international student can actually walk in from Toronto to that part of America. And another thing is not far from Niagara Falls, of course, everybody knows that.
I would love to visit Niagara Falls.
In addition to that, we have, this will be good to know, that Toronto has the highest number of underground malls in the whole of the world.
Oh.
Yeah. So there are lots of underground malls in Toronto. Toronto has more than 8,000 restaurants and bars. That's why one of our courses talking about hospitality and tourism management, that's why it's actually one of the most sought after courses, because of the transition from class to industry, because you get a place to work. There are lots of parks around, there are lots of malls. It's the economic of Canada.
Right. Yeah. So talking about sought after courses, I was going to talk about that. So because I know we in Nigeria, we're so used to the fintech industry. Most of us want to go into computer science, engineering, something that is very creative. So I was going to ask you, or I want to ask, what are the sought after courses in Niagara College Toronto for Nigerian students?
Yes, basically for now we have 4 major sought after courses. Just 1 single undergraduate, and the 3 other ones are postgraduate programs, and also called graduate certificate programs. The undergraduate program is a 2-year diploma program. We call it Business General. So it's actually meant for young secondary school leavers who just finished secondary school, or perhaps you have what we call OND here in Nigeria, and ordinary national diploma, and you really want to get the best of that, you come to apply for that undergraduate program, which is graduate Business General. It's a 2-year program. Maybe when we're talking about the benefit of each courses, and we'll also be talking about post-study work permit, then I will talk about that actually, because that course on its own attracts up to like 3 years post-study work permit in Canada.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You're talking about the Business General course.
Business General, the undergraduate program.
So what's the entry requirement for that, for the Business General?
Yeah, the entry requirement is just WAEC.
Okay.
Or NECO, or perhaps I should say secondary school certificate.
Okay.
So once you have secondary school certificate, of course we all know what is in vogue in Nigeria in terms of the certification, NECO, WAEC, GC, what have you. So all of those can actually fly with us in terms of requirement, but a student that want to do that should have English and mathematics and 3 other subjects. We are good with that.
Yeah. So for the WAEC, do you require 2 sittings or 1 sitting?
We do not mind. Of course, it's everywhere in the world that 2 sitting is not bad. So if you actually have a seat and you got probably 3 credits, and you take it again, you got 2 or 3 additional credits. Of course, you can match them together, and they will actually fly with us.
Could this be in combination with the NECO results, or they have to be WAEC?
Irrespective.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, irrespective.
All right. So guys, you've heard so much from Mr. George, you've heard so much from Niagara College Toronto. If you're looking into business management, business courses, anything business related, do not forget to apply to Niagara College Toronto. Now the question is, how do you apply? We have our admissions team in the office. You can walk into our office anytime from 9 to 3 p.m. from Mondays to Fridays, and we will get you started. If you're watching from our YouTube channel, if you're watching from our Facebook or Instagram, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And then yes, we would also keep you updated on Canadian related questions, courses, institutions, whatever news you want to hear about Canada. This is where you will be hearing them. Till I come your way next time, my name is Teniola Gaius, and please do take care of yourself. Don't forget to drop your comments below. Mr. George here is ready to answer whatever questions that you have. And of course, you can just send us a DM also on our Facebook, should in case you have any inquiries. Thank you once again for joining. My name is Tenny, and bye.